Hi, Michelle here from StrawBearie.com, and today we're talking skin cancer and we're getting real, okay? Because it's real, it's bad, and there are things that we can do to prevent it and to help keep ourselves from getting it as badly or as much. This video has been recommended by some of my friends as I've been sharing with them things that my dermatologist has said. They said you should make a video about this, so that's what I'm doing. I am not a doctor. I am not a dermatologist. Everybody's skin type is different, so I'm just going to tell you what works for me, what I need to do. So if you have any questions, please see your own dermatologist because everybody's going to be different. There are 3 types of skin cancer. Melanoma being the absolute worst. The middle one is squamous cell carcinoma. And then the best of the 3 skin cancers, but still skin cancer, is called basal cell carcinoma. I have had 5 basal cell carcinomas removed. It seems like for a long time I would go to the dermatologist. 6 months later, I would go back. He would find more. 6 months later, I go back. He finds more. But I'm happy to report that my last visit to the dermatologist, nothing came back as cancer. So I am very excited about this, okay? First of all, you need to be looking at your skin, and you can look for charts online, paper, dermatologist sends you or whatever that tells you what to look for. But if there is something that you think doesn't look right, you need to go to your doctor. So I had this spot on my arm. It was right here on my arm, and it was getting, I don't know if it was getting bigger, but it was pretty big. And over the course of several years and changing doctors a couple of times, I would show the doctors and they'd be like, yeah, I don't think that's anything. So it was really bothering me. So I was at my primary care doctor and I said, I really need to see a dermatologist. I need a referral. And she's like, yeah, I don't think that's anything. But she saw something on the shoulder that she thought might be something. So she actually gave me a referral for this shoulder. Well, turns out this was my first basal cell carcinoma, and it was so big. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video, but I have quite a large scar from where they had to cut that off of me. That was number 1. Number 2 was on my thigh, which is the number 1 spot for women to get skin cancer is on their thighs. I think we put stuff on our face and we take care of this area a little bit more, but our thighs, like sitting in the car, sitting out at the game, watching our kids, tanning, whatever it is, our thighs are exposed to the sun a lot, and a lot of times we do not put any kind of sunscreen on. The 3rd spot was on my head in my hairline. My 4th spot was on my shoulder, and my 5th spot was on this arm shoulder. And we've caught them usually pretty early since that first one. But one thing that my dermatologist absolutely recommends, doesn't recommend, he requires, is that I take niacinamide or vitamin B3, 500 milligrams twice daily. So this is the sheet from his office, and there's an Australian study that shows that patients with a previous history of 2 or more skin cancers taking 500 milligrams twice daily had a 23% reduction in new skin cancers and an 11 to 15% reduction in pre-cancers. Where it's also seen. It's also good for acne and rosacea. Helps with the inflammation in the pimples in both acne and rosacea. And this is what it is. So niacinamide, 500 milligrams twice a day. This is my dermatologist just makes me takes this. He swears by it, and I got a good report last time, so maybe it is working. Yay. Okay, I will actually have a link to my Amazon affiliate store below, so that if you are interested in getting some of this, there will be a link there. Now I'm going to share with you what I use on my face on a daily basis. So my skin is very fair. I have a little bit of rosacea, and I have a little bit of eczema and some dry skin. So again, this is my face, and this is what my doctor has recommended for me, and if it's not, I'll tell you that I've just picked it up myself. So first, my doctor recommended Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. When I went back, he said not to use this anymore. It wasn't doing enough. So then he recommended Toulon Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Cleansing Gel. And so I'm supposed to wash my face with this. Not recommended by my doctor, but something that I use is I just use regular coconut oil. I've put it in my own container to remove my eye makeup. I don't know if my doctor approves or not. I don't think he even knows I do that. After cleansing my face, my doctor recommends that I put on niacinamide, 10%. You can get this from The Ordinary, or you can get this from Amazon. And what I really like about my doctor's recommendations is that these products are inexpensive. Most of them are like under $10 each. I know one time I had somebody who, sells facial cleansing things that are really expensive, like a couple $100 to get several $100s to get everything. And she even made me feel guilty. Like, don't you think you're worth it? I can't spend that much on something like that. And so I love the fact that my doctor recommended economical choices for me that seem to work really well. So, like I said, this is called niacinamide. It's a liquid form. So you just open it up, do the little plunger, it comes out, and then you put it in your hand, and then you smear it all over your face. Since starting this, I've added 2 other products that I actually use after cleansing my face, but before the niacinamide, that I've just added on my own. And those are Buffet and amino acids. And after doing some research and stuff for my own self, that's what I came up with, and I have been really enjoying the way that it seems like it's helping my skin. All right. After the niacinamide on my face, then I need to put on sunscreen. I wear sunscreen every single day under my makeup, and my doctor said I needed to have an SPF of 30 or higher, which is not always easy to find in the stores. And he shared with me that this Aveeno Ultra Calming, which also helps the redness and things on my face, it has an SPF of 30. So that is what I put on my face every day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not wearing makeup. Under the makeup, or if I'm with fresh face, I'm still putting on that sunscreen each day. Even if I'm just walking outside to go check the mail, I need to have sunscreen on my face. If you're finding the tips that I'm giving you helpful and you want to help support the channel, you can go to the link that I will have below at Buy Me a Coffee and make a donation to support the channel. So this is my Jeep. His name is Bilbo, and he is naked right now. So Jeeps that remove the tops and the doors and stuff, we call that going naked. Now, I have a cloth cover up here on top instead of having no roof at all because of the sun and my skin, and also because it's really, really hot here in Texas. I love having the doors off. I love feeling the wind. I love being outside. In fact, I spent a month in Mexico this summer, and if you would like to know about those travels and hear about that, I have another channel called Paper Maps where I'm posting videos about everything I did this summer in Mexico. And I want to tell you that I went back to the dermatologist less than a week after I got back from the beach in Mexico, and my dermatologist was proud of me. I wore my floppy hat, I wore my long sleeve swim shirts, I wore my sunscreen. Speaking of sunscreen, this is what my dermatologist recommends. It is called Blue Lizard Australian Sunscreen. It is a mineral sunscreen, and I have to tell you that when I am putting on sunscreen every single day, I would much rather put on minerals than chemicals, because you never know what the chemicals are really doing to your skin. It comes in SPFs of 30 and 50, and it is also reef friendly. So if you are going to Mexico like I was, it is reef friendly. You should also wear some kind of sunscreen for your lips. My doctor never gave me a recommendation, but I have really enjoyed this Sunbun. It is tinted. This color is called Bonfire, and I love how it gives me a little bit of color as well as protecting my lips. I will also say that I have realized that with my fair skin and my fair colored eyes, that my eyes are also super sensitive to the light. So I'm almost always wearing my sunglasses when I'm outside. These are prescription sunglasses. I got them from Zenni. I do have an affiliate link with them, so I will leave that below in the description if you would like some cool sunglasses like me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful and informative. If so, and you've watched this far, make sure you give it a like. It really helps out the channel. Comment below and tell me if you wear makeup every single day or if you don't wear makeup every day. If you go most days without makeup or never wear makeup. I'm curious. If you're new here, I hope that you will consider subscribing. Usually I do more crafting type of videos and sometimes some life hacks, which is kind of what this is falling under. Anyway, I hope that you have a super awesome day. Toodles!